Now, Channel 3 early warning weather with meteorologist Mike Cameron.
Muggier, cloudier weather has come into the state. You can see that quite plainly here with our iCams. This is our iCam over Torrington, and you can see it over Hartford too. Some of that haze in the sky, indicative of the higher humidity. Same thing in New Haven. So that's what we expect, some higher humidity tonight, keeping temperatures up. The other thing about tonight, there could be some showers and thunderstorms. They're ongoing to the west now. There's severe thunderstorm watches, in fact, over upstate New York into Vermont. And even Berkshire County, Massachusetts had been included in that. Some of those thunderstorms, as they're decaying, could come into the state overnight tonight. So we also have the chance for thunder as well. Some heavy downpours might accompany those in addition to that. Then tomorrow, we're going to be in the warmth and the humidity. It's going to feel like summer tomorrow. In fact, there'll be a ribbon of 80-plus degree weather essentially along I-84, including Greater Hartford. Probably not so much in the New Haven area. It'll be in the 70s because of a sea breeze. But you get the idea. Inland, we'll see highs in the 80s tomorrow. And then, as a cold front approaches from the west, it will interact with that warm and humid air and could produce some showers and storms. And both tonight's and particularly tomorrow's could produce some stronger thunderstorms, maybe even some severe weather, large hailstones and gusty wind. Maybe part of that. So overnight tonight, we are on the tail end, the fringe of what has been a bigger area of severe weather potential today, according to the Storm Prediction Center. This is the Storm Prediction Center's output for where they think there is higher probabilities for stronger storms. But you can see that we're kind of on the trail off on that. And that's because as any storms come in tonight, it's after dark and they'll be losing steam. But then tomorrow, as that cold front approaches, we are more centered in what could be a heightened area of a possibility of some stronger storms. The probability is still low. I think in Connecticut, I think our storms will be more isolated. There'll be a higher concentration of them across northern New England, but still, we are going to see the potential, at least for a few isolated stronger storms tomorrow. And that's all along that cold front that I mentioned already. So that's what we've got in the cards. As I mentioned already, there are a couple of watch boxes for severe thunderstorms out over upstate New York and also in Pennsylvania too. And you can see the result of the atmosphere out there has been such that there have been some thunderstorms that do have the heavy downpours with them and perhaps even some severe weather as well. As they move into the air here across Connecticut, it's a little more stable, especially as the sky darkens, and that should really weaken them as they're coming in. But downpours, rumbles of thunder are certainly possible with those. Then as the cold front out to the west that you see comes our way, that's what could give us trouble tomorrow. So here's our Futurecast, tomorrow's weather today. You can see as we go on in time here, going into tonight, how this paints on some scattered showers, maybe some thunder showers. As these storms are moving into Connecticut, they should have a tendency to weaken. It's not to say we won't have some loud thunder and also some heavy downpours, but I think the severe weather threat should be mitigated as we go into the overnight hours. And then tomorrow, we will see a partly sunny sky developing here. It's going to be a hazy sunshine through the noon hour and during the afternoon. And then with the approach of this cold front that I mentioned, isolated thunderstorms could pop up, and those could produce some stronger situations with perhaps some severe weather. And in terms of any rain accumulation, just a heavy downpour is all you need to get a half-inch to an inch of rain out of some of these cells. So it would be a very localized thing, but nonetheless, some downpours certainly are possible as we look towards tonight and then again tomorrow afternoon. Look how it's going to get up to 85 or so tomorrow. Really warm day coming tomorrow. Once tomorrow afternoon's cold front sweeps on through, the air mass is a cleansing thing. It's going to get a lot drier around here again, much more comfortable. We'll have highs Tuesday and Wednesday with partly sunny skies in the 70s. And then once the warm front wiggles back in for Thursday and into Friday, it starts to get more humid and a little bit more unsettled once more.